Hey guys, so I am finally in the place where I feel like I can film this video. A few weeks ago in my stories I shared that I had a professional organizing company come into my home and help me organize my beauty space. It's now fully organized and fully functioning, and I'm loving living in this space. I'm loving the fact that the space is working so well for me. It's just been one of those things that I know I would have never gotten around to it myself. So the fact that I had a team come in and help me do it, I'm so appreciative and I'm so grateful. So if you guys want any information about home organization and getting your office space organized, please follow Neat SA on Instagram and contact them and get your space organized. So I thought
from Neat. So Storm asked us to come in and organize her office and her beauty supplies, so I just wanted to show you what we've done. So she wanted very minimalistic, very decluttered. She also came up with a brilliant idea of using recycled containers. So that is what we have used in all of her drawers, just to show you guys that it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg to actually achieve this amazing organization. These are all her foundations and powders. We have just made it all a bit more accessible. She can see all the colors, see exactly what she needs to use when her clients are here.
Hey guys, it's Craig from Neat, and I wanted to show you what we've done in the space over here. So this is meant to be used as a spare bedroom, but we've utilized it as office space. And then we've taken the shelving that you normally use for clothes and we've organized it specifically for Storm's products, other products, and you can see how well that works. And also something as simple as a shoebox can also be used as more storage. On the other side over here, we don't need the rail anymore, so we've utilized these brilliant storage containers, and it's all been organized specifically. Each drawer has its own purpose, and that's how easy it is to get decluttered.
So I'm going to take you through drawer by drawer, and I'm just going to go through everything really quickly. So in this space here, I've got tons of eyeliners, mascaras. I've got a whole lot of different brands. I've got some eyebrow products as well. This is all like just miscellaneous eye products, just like loose bigger eyeshadows. So MAC does like these slightly bigger eyeshadows, so these are all kind of stored in here. And then also like just random miscellaneous eyeshadows. I generally am a palette girl. I generally will go for palettes over singles. However, I do get sent the odd single every now and again. This is from SAC, and then I have my singles from Bobbi Brown. I absolutely love this eyeshadow. It's so gorgeous and the packaging is so incredible. And then here I've got all my paint pots and eyeshadow bases. These I use quite a lot, so I like to have them in my top drawer so that they're super accessible. And then I've got my Switch Beauty flash case. And what is in the back here? In the back I've got a whole bunch of like loose eyeshadows as well, but then these are like the smaller quads from MAC. I have tons of these, so they're like 4s, or they're like the ×9 palettes. They're all in the back there. And then these are all my eyeshadow palettes, so they kind of range from eyeshadows to highlighting palettes. They're just palettes in general. I have my one from Wow, which is so gorgeous. I have a few different palettes in here. I have a MAC build your own palette. I have another MAC palette. These are like the old school magnetic palette. I really just love the way that the Neat team organized everything for me, because I feel like things are super accessible, things are super easy, and if you guys look, like in between everything, there is so much space for me to get new products, so that if I do get new PR, if I do get new things, I'm not shoving it into every area I can find. I do have space to fill up. I did get rid of quite a lot of makeup and quite a lot of stuff in order to have this amount of space. Okay, my next drawer is one of my favorites. So this is all powder foundations. Majority of my powder foundations are MAC. So I've got a few like highlighting products. I have a few setting powder products, translucent powders, blushes, things like that. In here I've got all my primers. So I have one of my favorite primers at the moment is this Tinted Beauty Bomb from Luma. I love it for summer. And then there's like some from Clinique, Revolution, NYX, a whole bunch of brands. I also love my Urban Decay Priming Potion. I need a new one of this. I'm so sad that this is nearly done. And then back here I've got like some liquid highlighting products. These are all like little paint pots, CCB, cream color bases. They're all like cream base highlighters. Love these from Luma as well. They're like wet highlighters. So I keep all those like cream highlighters in there. And then moving on, I've got all of my MAC Face and Body foundation. So MAC Face and Body is what I trained with and what I train my students with. I love Face and Body. It's such an easy product to work with. So I've got pretty much all of the shades that go into that space back there. I've got just a whole lot of different foundation products, a whole lot of concealing products. I've got some Lancome concealers, some MAC concealers, my Danny Cosmetics foundations in here, all the different shades. These are probably the foundations I use the least. I don't go into this drawer often. I usually just will replenish from this drawer in terms of colors that I'm missing from my kit. So this is the money shot drawer for me. It's one of my favorite drawers. This is all unopened makeup. So often I'll go to a sale and I will buy a whole bunch of makeup to replenish my kits when things are running out, things are finishing. So in here I've got a whole lot of like lip products and concealers that I haven't opened, like the Rewind Eraser Concealer. I haven't even opened that yet. I have a bunch of MAC products that are replacements for when things finish in my kits. A whole lot of highlighters. Back there I've got some eyeshadow palettes that I haven't opened yet. This one I got from Revolution when I was overseas, and I'm super excited to open that, so I might open that one soon. And I've got some under eye little pad things for when I'm doing makeup jobs and stuff, and then I've got some extra wipes. And moving on, I've got some like unopened eyeshadow palettes from MAC, which I haven't opened or used yet. So those are in there. Some extra bronzers. I have a whole bunch of lashes back here, which I have not used as well. And then I have my beauty blenders. So I got sent a whole bunch of these a few weeks ago. So I decided to just put them in here and kind of save them for when I would use them. And then I've also got some unopened skincare in here. So I've got a Dolce & Gabbana liner, a MAC Fix Plus, and a little setting powder from Morphe. I'm also super excited to open this guy, so I might do that soon as well. But this is like my little piece of heaven. I always am buying new makeup, and I want to kind of wait for things to run out of my kit before I replace them. Otherwise I'm just carrying around too much product with me. I do also have some extra brushes back here. So I've got like a contouring brush, a blending brush, and then a MAC foundation brush. I really love these old school MAC foundation brushes. I just have so many foundation brushes at the moment that I'm just saving that one. I'm one of those people that likes to save things for a rainy day, save things in case something happens to my kids, save things just in general. I'm not very frugal when it comes to makeup. These I'm super excited to open though. These are also like Ofra liquid lipsticks that I haven't opened, and I'm dying to get in there with them.